Right, welcome to part 2 of the auction lots. You don't really need me to recap, do you? It was a shitty load of hammers and some pipe wrenches. Right, so now we move on to the good hammers. Special hammers, alright, so I paid 40 quid for those 40 hammers, yeah. Paid 35 for these. And there's only 9. That's a nice one, isn't it? There's a bit of a palm swell going on there, so I thought, well, because it's a palm swell, people pay for palm swells. Now this is a palm swell, but it's also it's got the straps down the side. Now I'm going to list them without cleaning them because, well, some people want them restored in different ways, don't they? And again, it's a funny little palm swell, this one. This one's got foreign on it. Right, so I'm going to have a guess that this one's also a foreign. But maybe not. And then we've got this one here. That's a palm swell. But it's a wobbly. But, you know, it's a palm swell. Another palm swell with a strap, quite old this one. I think it might have some right in there. I'll take it for a clean in a minute. And another type of palm swell, just one side, look, it's a bit narrow there. And this is it's got S. Taylor on it. So again, we'll have a look that up. This is just a normal hammer. No, it's a braids. So now we've got a pair of braids. Interesting. So I might have overpaid for these, but I don't think so. That's a hickory dickory dock. That's a cobbler's hammer. Not much to that. And then this one is another little bit of the old palmy swelly. Might have something on the head, might not. So, in a second I'm just going to pop over and clean them, but I'm going to show you what else I got. I can't remember how much this box was, so I'll have to have a look and insert it afterwards. But I'm going to guess 18 quid. And I could be right on that. So I've got an 18-inch record leader. God, they're so heavy. How do people use them? So an 18-inch record leader. Yeah, which is a bit like your old Rigidids in America. And I've got another spud wrench to go with my earlier spud wrench. There it is. And that one's exactly the same size. So let's clean them both up, see which one's the best, which will be this one, because that one's got a load of shitty welding on the back of it where someone's put their name on it. Don't know. Anyway, I'm not sure what these go for on eBay because they don't come up. So I'm going to make a opening here. I'm going to say, because that's quite a rare widget. Don't confuse widgets with werewolves. That they're 50 quid spanners. I'm going to say. Could be right. But I mean, I want to clean that and list it for 50, I think. Bit of paint. Alright. So anyway, so that's a 25-30. I'm going to say 50. But it might not be. Don't matter, does it? It's all conservative estimates. That's a rigid 10. Fucking hell, look, someone's banged that about, haven't they? Because that side's alright, and that side's banged to shit. Fucking hell, bastards. Hate spanner abusers. Spannerophiles, that's what we should call them. This is a Comet. Oh, I've got somewhere. I've got a Comet Vice. So that's quite interesting for me. Comet Foreign, so that's German. Right, that's nice. That's something different. Don't see them every day. And then in this box, in this end, I've got a 10 drop forged steel 10, big heavy fucking thing with a triangle on it. Don't know whose that is. Drop forged steel. No. Don't know. Come back to it in the future, not now. And then here is an offset E14. Again, 25, 30 quid for these, done. So what did I say? 35, let's say 30. 25, that's 55. Let's say 30 for that, because we don't know what's happening. That's 85. That'll be 20, so that's 105. Can't count them two. 105, that's an 18, isn't it? Or is it a 14? Losing size track, that's a 14, isn't it? Oh, it's the same person, put their initials on, look, DD, fuckers. So, 110, 135, and another one, look. Is that a rigid? Yeah, and that's a leader. So, 135, say 150 quid in that box, would that be fair? 25, 25, 25, 2500. Yeah, 150 quid in that box, look. And I think I paid 18. Right, get them back in that box. Oh, I've got a lot of work to do here, and fucking hell. Right. That's that done. I'll put them in there, drop. Right. So, come back to these thingies. Alright, the last palm swells I sold were just normal little dainty heads and or like that with a palm swell in, and they went for 25, 30 quid. So I'm expecting something like that there to go for 30 quid. And that. And quite possibly that. Those two maybe as a pair, 20, I'll list them as 25. I'll list that as 25, 25, 25. Yeah. So I'll get me 100 for what's on the table, I suppose. And if it goes for more, I might make 100 quid on them. So it's 100 quid on them, 300 quid in that pile profit, 100 quid in that pile profit, 60 on the hammers. So that's 300, 400, 500, 60. Put these hammers back in here because I don't want to mix up what I paid 30 quid for, 35 quid for. Don't forget these, when I give you the prices, these are the prices I remember I paid. Then you got 22% auction fees. So I think I spent 190. It come to 234 their invoice, and it cost me 42 quid in fuel because it was a 380-mile round trip. And 50 miles into the journey, as you can see here, the road was closed ahead, so that was a diversion. And on the way back, I just had to deal with 2 road diversion closures. The time I've thrown in for free, the fuel, what did I say? 234 and 42. Let's say £280 a lot. Alright, I'm not finished yet. But I am for this week. Tune in next week to see this and this bargain.